is what I tell people within my company, within my team. Do it my way. Because if you mess up, I don't mind being a janitor to clean up the mess because I told you to do it a certain way. But if I tell you to do it a certain way and you do it your way and then mess up, I don't want to clean it up.
Civil lawsuit filed in Miami-Dade County has put the WBA lightweight champion in hot water over another alleged domestic incident.
These allegations against Gervonta Davis, they're very serious allegations. Anybody that's laying hands on women needs to be shut down straight away. They need to be, for me, they need to be locked up and the key thrown away.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up. Shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done.
Floyd "Money" Mayweather has finally spoken out following the shocking reports of Gervonta "Tank" Davis's arrest, an event that has thrown the highly anticipated Jake Paul fight into uncertainty. While no official cancellation has been confirmed, the silence from both camps speaks volumes. Jake Paul's promotional company, Most Valuable Promotions, MVP, has confirmed that it has launched a formal internal investigation after learning of the civil lawsuit filed against Davis in Miami-Dade County on October 30, 2025. According to their official statement, MVP immediately initiated the review to assess the seriousness of the allegations before making any decisions regarding the fight.
Fight is only 2.5 weeks from going on. November 14th is the date. We are supposed to think that Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis are going to be fighting on Netflix, but not so fast, my friend. There's another, yes, I said another domestic abuse allegation against Gervonta Davis, and that may either destroy, postpone,
The lawsuit accuses Davis of battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress, although no criminal charges have been filed at this time. Still, given Davis's legal track record, the implications are serious. Mayweather's words now carry enormous weight. His first public remarks have been brief, but industry insiders believe his eventual stance could heavily influence whether the Jake Paul fight proceeds or collapses entirely.
Boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis faces new abuse claims from a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend. This is according to our media partner, the Baltimore Banner. Courtney Russell says she dated Davis for 5 months and recently filed a civil lawsuit accusing him of aggravated battery, false imprisonment, and other offenses. She claims Davis physically attacked her a number of times during their relationship. Russell claims the most recent incident was Monday at a Miami nightclub. Davis is scheduled to fight Jake Paul in Miami.
Unfortunately, this isn't the first time Gervonta Davis has been surrounded by allegations of this nature. Over the years, multiple incidents involving his personal relationships have resurfaced online, with leaked videos and public accusations fueling ongoing debates about his conduct outside the ring. While the legal process continues, many experts say these repeated accusations could have lasting effects on his public image, brand partnerships, and future opportunities in boxing.
Welcome back. Champion boxer Gervonta "Tank" Davis out of jail tonight. The famous South Florida fighter bonded out less than an hour ago.
Now he's accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in front of their children. CBS News Miami's Trish Christakis is live at the jail in West Miami-Dade with details on the allegations against him. Trish?
Yeah, guys, good evening. Well, in the last 30 minutes, Gervonta "Tank" Davis just bonded out of jail. Behind me, he was arrested this morning on the charge of battery of domestic violence. Take a look at that brand new video here. You can see him walking out of the side of TGK using his T-shirt to cover his head, surrounded by correctional officers and what is presumed to be his manager. Now, although we asked him questions about these allegations, he did not say anything to us as he walked out. He just went immediately into the SUV, waiting for him on the side. Now, Davis was arrested this morning, like we just mentioned, on a charge of battery of domestic violence after he allegedly hit his ex-girlfriend outside of her home on Father's Day. According to the arrest form, Davis and the victim have 2 children together and were in a relationship for about 4 years. Police say Davis went to her home to pick up the kids on Father's Day. That's when an argument took place before things got physical. He reportedly told the victim to remove the kids from the car, saying he no longer wanted to take them. And while she was leaning in to grab her daughter from the back seat is when he allegedly hit her in the back of the head and proceeded to slap her on the right side of the face, resulting in a cut by her mouth. Now, according to the police report, she texted her mother to come outside. The arrest form says her mother saw the victim crying and arguing with Davis and filmed that argument. Davis is a boxing star, a WBA lightweight champion, I should say, but he has had numerous legal issues in the past, most recently in May of 2023, but a Florida prosecutor dropped that separate battery case against him after
2 years ago, Davis was taken into custody for a similar case involving alleged misconduct toward a woman, a story that dominated sports media for weeks. That incident, like this one, triggered waves of public discussion about whether Davis had learned from his past mistakes or whether old patterns were repeating themselves. The recurring nature of these reports now has fans and analysts questioning if genuine reform ever took place or if history is simply looping back.
More about his criminal history. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live in Fort Lauderdale with all of the latest developments. Roy.
Sanella and Louie, and we just obtained the 911 calls made by this alleged victim, and in it you can hear her screaming to that dispatcher to send help because she is in fear for her life. Hey, Devontae, what do you have to say about the charges against you?
No words from 28-year-old star boxer Gervonta Davis as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail Wednesday, a day after he was arrested for allegedly hitting a woman at his Parkland home.
Did you punch that woman in the face?
Davis facing a Broward County judge hours earlier.
Sources close to Jake Paul's camp suggest that Most Valuable Promotions is already exploring potential replacements for Tank. However, they've encountered contractual and logistical complications in securing another high-profile opponent on short notice. To keep the event alive, MVP has reportedly considered moving the fight date to December, giving them time to rework the fight card and retain fan momentum.
Gervonta Davis, at the minute, is in limbo. We don't know if the fight's going to be happening. I mean, I wasn't too excited about this fight anyway. I think it's a joke, but I'll get into that in a minute. So here's what we know so far. Davis is now facing a lawsuit in Miami from his ex, accusing him of battery, kidnapping, false imprisonment, and emotional distress. I mean, this does not look good, and he's had previous with his partner. Hands on women, I just can't agree with. It's just terrible, and it's so bad for boxing when a fighter is being accused of putting. I mean, that's my personal opinion on men going anywhere near women in an aggressive manner. It's just wrong. So as of today, November 2nd, this fight is still technically scheduled for November 14th to air on Netflix, but it's basically hanging on by a thread. But the team, Jake Paul's team, have reportedly gone and contacted all the fighters, and the names that they're looking at contacting to fight as a late replacement: Ryan Garcia, Terence Crawford, Francis Ngannou, I mean, come on, we'll get into them, and Nate Diaz.
Insiders claim that Ryan Garcia was among the first boxers approached as a potential replacement. Talks allegedly centered around preserving the November 14th event's marketing while pushing the actual fight to December, possibly with a refreshed undercard and new headline matchup.
Hearing that Jake Paul and Most Valuable Promotion have sent an offer to Ryan Garcia to replace Gervonta Tank Davis for that fight. And I'm hearing that since the weight difference isn't that much, and the weight limit being that of 195, Jake Paul versus Ryan Garcia can be a pro fight.
However, Oscar De La Hoya swiftly shut down those rumors. The Golden Boy Promotions founder made it clear that Ryan Garcia's existing contractual obligations, particularly his deal with DAZN, make any fight with Jake Paul, who is tied to Netflix, legally impossible. De La Hoya emphasized the importance of honoring promotional partnerships and promised to announce Garcia's next fight soon under his own banner.
So I wake up to calls from reporters asking me about Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. Let me just tell you why this fight is not going to happen. Ryan Garcia fights for DAZN, and Jake Paul fights on Netflix. I mean, that's pretty much the bottom line. Golden Boy has a contract with DAZN. Ryan Garcia has a contract with Golden Boy. And that's just the way it is. I mean, this is business. You know, Ryan Garcia's probably going to rant saying, oh, you're keeping me from making money and this and that and fighting. No, you have to go by the law, by the rules. You have a contract with DAZN. You have a contract with Golden Boy. It just doesn't happen that way. So anyway, until next time, we'll see you Saturday for Virgil Ortiz. But again, Ryan Garcia's next fight will be announced.
Meanwhile, new rumors began circulating that Jake Paul might pivot to a completely different opponent, Francis Ngannou. Reports suggested early talks were being explored as Davis's legal cloud darkened. However, Ngannou himself laughed off the idea, publicly saying, "Don't be silly." While the Paul vs. Davis fight technically remains on paper, MVP's quiet moves behind the scenes hint that backup plans are already being prepared.
Have sex with you if he wanted to.
If you want to make money, fight Jake Paul. I would love for him and Francis too.
No,
Francis
no.
would hurt him.
Relax,
Whether your boy's calling him out. Next time I see this, Jake Paul, guys, I'm going to slap you 2 or 3 times.
Yes. Next time,
Yes.
Francis my dog, Philly Fresh, that said this. Francis could have sex with you if he wanted to.
No.
Jake Paul,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
Don't do it.
Whoa.
No. Don't do it.
I'm like,
listen,
you just
that's not what you want.
You just ruined my appetite. I be thinking of Francis Ngannou and laying
Listen.
pipe, dude.
No, pause, Henry, relax. Don't take it that far.
I mean, you
But
said
listen,
it, bro.
Listen, if Francis somehow, one of his paws, one of his mittens touch anywhere near here.
Boxer Conor Ben didn't hold back in his reaction. Following Davis's arrest, Ben condemned the alleged behavior in the strongest possible terms, saying he could never stand in the ring with someone accused of harming women. As a father and brother, Ben said he found the allegations deeply unacceptable and even suggested Davis should be banned from boxing entirely if proven guilty. His comments reignited a larger ethical debate: how far should the sport go in holding its fighters accountable for actions outside the ring?
Somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Is that what you want to put it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline.
Yeah.
It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest. So it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah.
According to veteran boxing journalist Mike Coppinger, the much-hyped Jake Paul vs. Gervonta Davis bout is in serious jeopardy, even though it hasn't been officially cancelled yet. Sources within MVP reveal that they are now eyeing December 12th or December 19th as potential reschedule dates. The ongoing delay is reportedly tied to the civil lawsuit investigation, and the organizations need to ensure that all legal, ethical, and promotional considerations are addressed before making an official announcement.
Pulled the plug on that fight. It says, here's a tweet I'm reading from Mike Coppinger. As reported, Jake Paul's return could shift to December, with the November 14th Netflix exhibition in jeopardy due to the latest allegations against Gervonta Davis. Sources tell Ring Magazine that December 12th and the 19th are possibilities, right? And here are the potential opponents: Nate Diaz or Francis Ngannou. Now listen, we know that Jake Paul has been out there and he's typically taking on people that are way older than him, like Mike Tyson, who's 58, Anderson Silva, who was way past his prime, people like Nate Diaz, who were way smaller. Gervonta Davis.
For many longtime followers, Davis's arrest didn't come as a shock. They see it as part of a troubling cycle, one that has become almost predictable. Critics say that whenever Davis is on the verge of a big fight, some new controversy seems to surface. Many now view his brief arrests, detentions, and quick bail releases as standard chapters in the same recurring story rather than genuine moments of reflection or change.
Gervonta Tank Davis was arrested in Florida on domestic violence charges. And what I have to say is, the rollout is here.
The hatred. Musty energy.
This is typical Gervonta Tank Davis rollout. Either you argue with Floyd Mayweather over some women's that y'all both dealing with, Big Polly, we don't know what's going on, or you go ahead and you get domestic violence charges. This is typical Tank rollout. The next thing we're gonna get a toothbrush with shit on the toothbrush, where you have to brush your teeth with shit on it. A crazy baby mama might put baby shit on the toothbrush. We're going to see a whole lot of stuff. That means that Gervonta Tank Davis is in camp. He's working out. Tank fans love the ghetto shit. They love Popeye chicken sandwiches. They love poking holes in condoms. They love walking in the club barefooted. They love to have stickers on their fitter caps. They love a whole lot of ghetto shit, man. So this is on brand for Tank fans. The fight's coming out. Everybody don't worry. The fight is coming. This is just a typical Gervonta Tank Davis rollout. Ignorant ghetto shit. That's just what.
Davis's history with the law spans several years and includes multiple serious incidents. In February 2020, he was accused of grabbing and dragging his girlfriend during a public event, an act caught on camera. Later that same year, in November 2020, Davis was involved in a hit-and-run crash in Baltimore that injured 4 people. He eventually pleaded guilty to leaving the scene of an accident. Then, in December 2022, another arrest followed allegations of domestic misconduct. Each of these incidents has chipped away at his credibility, even as his performances inside the ring continue to draw applause.
Can you provide all them information to you? Well, let me ask you this. I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that as...
but don't you know... It's your side of the story. Give your side. You just talking to her though.
Yes.
With the information that she gave you, can she tell you?
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from here.
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says as fact?
All I'm saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not asking for her exact address. How did she get here?
She drove with my car. Yes, my car.
To get here?
Yes, my car.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you give her that car?
No, I did not.
Did you let her drive that car?
Yes.
17 Bravo 3 copy now. Well, she got here. From wherever she lives.
Davis shares 2 children with the mother of his alleged victim, with whom he's been in an on-and-off relationship for around 4 years. The victim's mother has reportedly claimed to possess video evidence of the alleged misconduct, although this footage has yet to surface publicly. That claim alone has kept fans divided. Some believe it's only a matter of time before the truth comes out, while others suspect the accusations may be exaggerated or ill-timed. Public opinion has split sharply down the middle. Many fans now argue that every time Davis faces a tough opponent, legal trouble mysteriously follows, suggesting either unlucky coincidence or calculated distraction. Meanwhile, others point out that Davis's partner has previously made contradictory or misleading statements, which further muddies the waters.
Here we go again. Isn't it a coincidence that every time that Gervonta Tank Davis is about to fight, as we all know he's supposed to be fighting the rematch with Lamont Roach, that allegedly he hits one of his baby moms, gets arrested for domestic violence. I'm trying to figure out, is this real or this is just part of a promo? Because it's becoming a tradition. Leading up to a Gervonta Tank Davis fight, he gets arrested for domestic violence or something of that nature, right? So put it this way, Gervonta Tank Davis was arrested early Friday morning in South Florida. The WBA lightweight champ is accused of hitting his ex-girlfriend on the back of the head and slapping her, source tells me. According to an arrest report, Davis, who currently lives in Coral Springs, was taken into custody in Miami Beach before being transported to the Doral Police Department. The report states that the incident in question occurred on the night of June 15th. Damn, they kept this under wraps. According to police, Davis and victim were in a romantic relationship for about 4 years and shared 2 children. Police said that Davis went to the victim's home to pick up their children for Father's Day, but verbal altercation between him and the victim ensued, which escalated to a physical altercation. According to reports, Davis told his ex-girlfriend to remove their children from his car as he no longer intended to take them. But when she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the back seat, Davis struck her in the back of the head, then slapped her in the face, causing a minor cut to the inner area of her lip. Police said the victim then sent a text message to her mother informing her that Davis was assaulting her and asking her to come outside. The victim's mother then exited the residence and saw her daughter visibly distressed and crying while arguing with Davis, the report stated. According to reports, the victim's mother filmed part of the altercation on the cell phone, which showed Davis throwing a small box at the victim. Police said Davis refused to fill out a Miranda warning form and sign it at the police department Friday. He was arrested on battery charge. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, the last time this occurred, the baby mama said that was a lie, that she over-exaggerated. Remember, she threw him, she put caca.
Given this complex history, many voices in the boxing world are urging patience and proper investigation before passing judgment. Most Valuable Promotions has reiterated that no official decision has been made about whether the Paul vs. Davis fight will continue. With millions of dollars on the line, ethical questions rising, and both fighters' reputations at stake, this may become one of the most controversial cancellations or comebacks in modern boxing history. Fans and media outlets alike are waiting for the next move, knowing that whatever happens next could reshape the sports conversation around accountability and stardom.
You got arrested? Can't let the November 14th fight just disappear. I'll find somebody. See who's downstairs. Yo, bro, what's your name?
Rico.
Rico, you're my next opponent.
Me? I'm just tightening pipes.
November 14th, you in?
If you say so.
So what do you think? Should Jake Paul push forward and find a strong replacement for Gervonta Tank Davis, or should the November 14th showdown be postponed altogether until the dust settles? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates as this story continues to unfold.